know. It is our first birthday. First birthday for Tank Talk. It was started 1 year ago. You have that shirt? I love mine. And and I'm proudly wearing Polo Reef tonight. We are featuring our showcase event sponsor. And so I'm super excited about that. Thank you. There's Shelly, Carlos, Benjamin, Jessica. I know I've missed a bunch. It shows me that no one is watching, so I don't know how many's here, but glad to see you all here. We have a lot of new members. We are close to 5,100, I think. So welcome if you're a new member here. We go live every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, except for the next 11 days. In 11 days, we're going to be live either here on this page or on Deacons, because we have teamed up with Deacons Aquatic Gardens and to team up with them because their first birthday is also the 14th. Ours is today, the 4th. So we decided to combine them and let's just have a big old bash on it. So that's what we're doing. It's giving back. Let me see if I can find a couple of our guests for tonight. Let's see. Let me see if I can, if I can tag them or search for them. Search. That one. Once we get one, we'll get one. Gosh, is Mullet Boy going to pop? Oh, no, it's not. Got to go someplace now. There she is, Ashley Dinkins.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you tonight?
I'm great, thanks.
Awesome. Well, we teamed up for our birthdays, and what better way to do it than to have a sponsor showcase such as Andrew Sandler. Now let me look, and Ashley, you tell them while I'm looking. You tell them not to go anywhere. Don't leave early.
Oh no,
there's surprises.
No. Definitely tonight. You're gonna want to stick around, because of course we're gonna have the wonderful Andrew on with both of us, and there's gonna be a lot of giveaways. So you don't want to go anywhere.
No,
because
just when you think it's over, it's not.
It's not, and you're gonna have to be present to win. Hi, Andrew. Thank you.
Thank you. Look at the solidarity tonight.
Yeah, me too. I love it.
The solidarity, everybody for Polo Reef tonight. How are you, Andrew?
And you guys, 1 year birthday, you made
That's
it with
right.
A big
we wouldn't have it any other way.
And you came into
That's
this
right.
hobby with
And we're going to try to leave a mark on the hobby. Hopefully it's a good one.
Good.
Absolutely. Now,
great.
Andrew, I wanted you on here because you and I were messaging one night, and I said, and it's probably 2 weeks or so ago, and I said, oh, our birthday's coming up. We're going to have a big celebration. And first words out of your mouth was, I want to be your main sponsor. And thank you.
And then I realized I missed my own birthday. But it's okay. I don't count birthdays.
Oh, you missed your birthday. When was yours?
I think it was January.
Oh, no. How funny. Oh, I tell you, Ashley and I both are blessed, to have you as a showcase sponsor for this event, because that's just going above and beyond. And that's how you do things, though. You go above and beyond, right?
That's been that's been my modus operandi.
Well, tonight I would really like to talk a little bit about Polo Reef in general. Not the 17,000 gallon behind you, We all see that. We all know that. We live with it. We live through you by looking at that tank every day. I want to talk about the philanthropy end of it, the giving back. Um, there is. Tell me a little bit about the Phyllis and Harvey Sandler Center. What is that all about? Yes.
In Boca, that's uh, that's the cancer center. That's like the main cancer part of the Boca Hospital, regional hospital.
Awesome. And now that's one of the things that you donate to. Is that right? That's
Yeah, yep. Early on, my dad used to tell me you give until it hurts, but then you give a little
That's
more.
such a great
man,
philosophy.
that is awesome. Um, and you started. You named that after your parents, correct?
They yes,
That is awesome.
yes.
Now that's not the only thing that you do. You have a children's cancer program. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So the name of the company is called Sunrise, and they operate two essential businesses. One is they operate day camps for children with cancer and their families and their siblings for free. I think we're like almost 20 in the country now. Number 20 camps around the country. And then they have a program where they have volunteers go into the hospitals, into the cancer wards with toys and games and chess, and play with the kids literally for hours. My wife is on that committee and spends 2 or 3 days a week doing that. And I'm on the board of this company. So
I was going to ask you how Mrs. Polo Reef was involved with those, with the charities and the things that you do. So the cancer aspect is a highlight of her, for her.
Yeah, she goes twice a week in the morning, I think, from 9 to I don't see till 1.
That's awesome. I mean, gosh, that's amazing. Ashley, I'm hogging Andrew. Go ahead and ask him
You're
something if you want to.
No, I'm just listening and talk about how much he gives, and I literally got chills listening to like I can't imagine what these families are going through, and just to have somewhere that they can go to just to get away for a little bit, just to get like I know when you're stuck in the hospital, you get surrounded by those 4 walls and it feels like it's just
Man.
yes, exactly. And so to give them something to look forward to give them hope, to give them like some little escape from
Actually, there's some interesting stats. Obviously, we lose a kid or so once in a while, but cancer and kids, like they heal. They beat this a lot. Okay, and it's also the 2 words you have to say: cancer and kids. Doesn't even matter what order you say it in. Kids, cancer. Like people, you can raise money so easily for this. People just they want to all go in. So raising money to open new camps has not been a problem. It's just, and the parents have, like you said, they actually will have a little bit of a couple of weekends or weeks that are normal, where the kids are actually out of the house and they can have a couple of moments by themselves.
That's amazing. Now, is there a particular reason why the Cancer Institute and the center and things like that, why it stuck with you and why it hit you so hard?
The kid thing, particularly, I'm sensitive to being dealt a bad deck versus a good deck.
Now,
I'm
Right.
really
And
sensitive.
everything, just about everything that you do is directed towards the children. The schools, the marine biology classes, and different things like that. It's all directed towards the children.
I think that's the way we gotta live. Gotta get the next
Absolutely.
generation
That
ready.
is so right. That is so correct. Now,
And make the world a
right.
better place while
And
you're
you know,
doing it.
that's what we all have to do. It's just just try to make a difference, leave an imprint, and hopefully it's going to be a good one. And you know, leave a mark on the world, and one that someone will remember, and hopefully someone will carry on. And that would be the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Now, you've also have a you also do some stuff with reef conservation, right? Can you tell me about that?
So we've been giving some money and some help to reef conservation, and it's a very broad term, and you know, the companies that that do it on a larger scale. And by the way, no one does this on a large scale, to be honest with you. That's the problem. So you just got to find people you like and trust and back. So we found one in West Palm Beach that I'm involved with. They're planting corals back into Florida. In fact, all of the things we've done so far have dealt with Florida or the Caribbean.
Awesome. Now, do you get to see progress of what they're doing with what, say, if you donate things to them or help fund them in some way, do you get to see progress as to how they're doing it and what they're doing?
Yeah, and then you wonder how the little warehouse or the big warehouse they operate in makes a huge difference in an ocean that's vast and wide. Like you worry about the scaling of this thing. All this stuff works. All techniques work. Coral spawning works. You can freeze them. You can do all sorts of things. But to replant it and to make a difference is a very big deal. And the scale you need is enormous. You also need some urchins, believe it or not, to clean the area
really?
before you go do this. Yeah, so people are breeding urchins now and doing their part there in Florida. But a lot of this stuff right now is sort of Noah's Ark stuff. That they're holding corals that they saved from the bacterial infection, and now they're going to start spawning them or started spawning them, and they're going to replant. And they make replants, but that replant stage is probably 2 years after spawn. So it goes real
Oh man, I just can't even imagine. So, you know, what they're doing is making an impact, but it's just like you said, it's just a small impact really compared to what needs to be done.
And every country is doing something different. Like Australia is doing something different completely. The reefs are in better shape lately. You know, Tahiti's doing something. Every local government is doing something different. So there's no Red Cross to give to. Okay, they give it out to everybody. It's not like that.
That's awesome. Wow. You know,
It
we
would be
need a lot more to do the little things that they're doing, and when everyone pitches in, it then becomes a big deal.
it would be great to create like
Yep.
a Red Cross for the reefs, so that, you know, someone that could work with all the different governments and get everyone kind of on the same page and working towards the same goal, so that, you know, those little things would turn into something big. There would be one organization that you could donate to, like the Red Cross, to where you knew.
It's a great idea, except every country has different agendas. So it's hard, like, you know, Miami just cares about the storm surge, right? I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about waves and storm surge. And you could solve that with like artificial cement structures. Other countries, like I said, you know, like Australia is they're going out with nets and catching the gametes and don't believe in buying closed boxes. And then they're freezing the sperm and eggs. So it's very political. It depends on your reef. It depends on how, you know, how much of the economics depends on it and so forth. So I don't know if there's ever going to be a national organization. Although that would be a great
It really
idea.
would. The Reef Cross.
The Reef Cross. Yeah, but think about it. Even with Red Cross, like whenever they go in, Red Cross does different things depending on what different places need during that time. So, you know, the Red Cross goes in when there's a tsunami, whenever there's an earthquake, whenever there's a tornado. I mean, you see Red Cross everywhere. So even though every country needed something different in order to help the reefs, it would still be beneficial, I think, if something like that existed.
The problem is, Ashley, that a lot of the money raised, like from you know, stars like DiCaprio and those guys that do ocean conservation, they care just as much about the plastics and other things other than the reef. So, you know, somehow you got to figure out where they give to and those organizations, and then have that sort of filtered down umbrella to reefs.
I do hope that the reefs are somewhat restored. I know there's a lot of people trying to do the best that they can, but like you said a while ago, that is just a small bit in this big ocean that we have, and but every little bit does help. So there's that. What?
I mean, I think that the best chance, I mean, I don't know, at some point we're going to get to a place where 75% of the coral and fish that you buy is you know, aquacultured or you know, captive bred, and you're not pulling from the ocean. There'll always be wild colonies being imported. But you go talk to the guys at those coral growers, and at the end of the day, they're mariculturing their stuff and trying to farm it. And they're preparing for the day where these, you know, it doesn't seem like it's getting better. Okay, it's like closure after closure, and then warnings of closures. Hawaii closes, it's not, and then there's hope it's going to get open again, but it's really not. So it's not getting any better.
We can hope.
Well,
Now,
yeah.
on your website, I want to let everyone know, while everyone is here, that anything that is purchased off your website, correct me if I'm wrong, all of the proceeds from the website sales goes to some of those charities that we've just been talking about.
Like these amazing shirts.
As well, yeah, that, as well as local science programs and schools and curriculum and expansions and stuff like that. So we've given to Connecticut schools. We've given to I'm trying to remember all the schools already now. One Iowa school. I know there's more, Diane, so forgive me. But again, it's been one of these things where we prefer. We get tons of requests. We get a request for a fish tank in the school every day. We prefer when there's curriculum being taught around it, and you can back a guy or a gal who could take care of it this summer because the custodians, the janitors can't.
Absolutely.
So when you, at the end of the day, that's sort of where we.
That's awesome. I mean, and it goes back to the kids because I've said it a million times, but you know, the kids are the future of the hobby and the ocean and how it's taken care of or whatever. The kids are the future of it all.
Absolutely, this hobby needs to grow, and you know, otherwise we're gonna be doing. We'll have discus tanks.
No, I
don't know.
just remember being a kid, right, and wanting to be a marine biologist. Like you see the whales, you see the dolphins, you go to the aquariums, you see all the beautiful fish, right? But there are not many schools that have science programs geared towards marine biology. There's normal biology, there's cellular biology, there's all that stuff to be a doctor, if that makes sense. But there's not really any programs like that are mainstreamed in public schools for marine biology. And
it's starting now. Florida, Connecticut, there are a few states that are doing it. But you got to remember, a lot of these schools are, besides the budget pressures, besides that, they have these state exams. It's got to be like bio or right, and that's the order. And the marine thing is basically a club or an elective, and because they don't have the budget to make it a real class. So that's been the problem.
That's crazy.
I just think the planet's mostly water. Like let's figure that. Like let's figure this out. Like yes.
Just as important as the Earth's mantle and crust, right?
That's right. I agree totally. Now, speaking of the website, I was saying all the proceeds from that goes to the children, the charities, and things that you're supporting. Are you going to be expanding on the website? Is there going to be some more items added to the website?
Yes. Tons of stuff. We've already got some stuff on the drawing board, like this. Cut off T-shirts for guys that don't want to get their sleeves wet when they're in the tanks. Gym shorts, that go down to your knees when you're cleaning your tanks.
Awesome.
Stuff like that.
So you got a summer line, right?
Yeah.
We need some flip flops or like slide on shoes for whenever you spill everything on your feet as you're
Oh my God.
Can you make it happen, Andrew? I mean, we got a request here.
Flippers, huh? Like some kind of
Crocs.
Like a croc.
So
Polo croc.
There you go.
Socks don't get wet. There's nothing worse than soggy socks.
I know.
That's why back there I wear like those big, thick metal.
Yeah, I can't stand if my sock gets wet. It's done. Well, tell us a little bit about Polo Pond. What's happening with it?
It had a rough winter.
Didn't we all?
Not because of the weather. Just we had a case of flukes and those little bugs with the sea. I forget what they're called. They're killed with salt. And anyway, we lost some fish. They were in one pond, and we changed koi guys now to guys with microscopes, and We took our salinity up. We took our KH up, believe it or not. We dosed praziquantel, believe it or not, 2 or 3 times. And now that everything is stable, and now we're in the spring, they're going to construct the bigger pond a little deeper. They're going down. We're going down again, so we're going to do more construction. Get these bacon showers or whatever, and make the pond a little higher end with a natural gas heater. And then we're going to use that upper pond where the fish are now as essentially quarantine.
Oh, I gotcha.
Before the other one gets
Awesome. Now, you said
So that's what we're doing. So I think mid-spring we should be back in full blossom and
awesome.
dying point.
Now, you said construction. I know how you just love construction.
It wasn't that bad, a few feet digging, new liner. They're using no landscaping, but they had to make the landscaping a little bit more square because they want to have the ability to put up a greenhouse in the winter so the heat doesn't escape.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that would make sense.
Right. So this the shape of stuff, but in any event,
Awesome.
what's going on?
You got any new projects you're starting in the house?
I'm waiting for 4 new glass tanks in the quarantine room. I am waiting for a 900-gallon drop down from Planet. Actually, these are all from Planet, so I'm waiting for all of them. 900-gallon drop down here. We'll replant a majority of this 200 back into that 900, and then we'll add. Then the 2,500, like I see progress. I see the board starting to go and the power starting to go. So at some point, that 2,500 gallon, you could probably get it. You might even see it more on if we do this right, 2,500 gallon mixed reef, high end only. If we do this right, this could be a masterpiece.
That's amazing. Oh.
And it'll be in my office, so if I need quiet, I can go up there.
Oh, for sure.
And enjoy the tank also.
I know that's part of it too. Is just the pure enjoyment of it. I mean, just looking at the one behind you, I just can't imagine the enjoyment that brings you just to sit back and just look at how far it's come in such a short time. Really, it is.
It's been unbelievable. That part has been unbelievable. Also, Diane, I look at empty spots on the walls. Like I'm looking at that corner right now. You can't see it. And at one point, I was thinking about building a jellyfish tank there, right? I don't know whether or not you know this story, but we kept those jellies in that little stupid thing, 5-gallon container. But they would disintegrate. Like in 3 months, they'd be gone. Completely gone, would need to be replaced. So then we started doing research on, okay, let's say we have this big jelly tank. How long do they last? The answer is a year and a fraction anyway. So it's basically a LED light show and you watch death. So I look at that empty space in the wall and I look at all those views on Insta and Facebook that like the freshwater guys get. I don't know if you noticed that. They're like 10 times the amount of people in freshwater and the views and I don't know. You start looking at these live planted Amazons, discus neon tetra tanks. Like I think that stuff's pretty cool.
So
driftwood,
maybe a possibility of Mrs. Polo Reef.
Yeah, I think if we get everything else going, the jellyfish tank might be replaced by that.
That'd be cool. Mrs. Polo Reef would be good with that.
Well, we were doing something in this corner. She approved, and we just.
There you go. Ashley, what else you got for Andrew?
No, I was just thinking that like everything else and like everybody in this hobby, like you never stop. Like once you get your first tank, you kind of get hooked, and there's always a project. There's always, you want to break a tank down and get a bigger one, and then you always want to add something new. You always find a new wall in your house that a tank would look perfect on. It's a never-ending cycle once you get started of just what can I do next, and that's amazing. I think that's what's great about this hobby.
And we're supposed to be slowing down as we age, no? And retire.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
But I mean, so many things out there, so many hobbies, and I hate calling this a hobby because I really think it's like a lifestyle more than it is a hobby. I think it's a lifestyle, and you know, so many hobbies out there are just, they're dead ends. There is, once you attain like a certain level, you're done, right? But with reefing, with saltwater tanks and stuff like that, like this guy.
I'm not sure there are people that would agree with you on that last statement.
I just like how you can.
You know, there's always another prettier stone. There's always a better car, a faster. Could do 0 to 60 a little faster. There's always something.
Like how there's always something new. There's always something new coming out. There's always something else to learn. There are people that have been in the hobby for years that still consider themselves newbies because new things are always coming out. And that's what I think makes it so exciting, is because there's so much you can learn. There's so much you can have. It really is just, you know, from like once you get started, the sky's the limit.
It just snowballs.
I agree. I agree.
Oh my goodness! Now, Andrew, back to our birthday bash. When you said you wanted to be our showcase sponsor, we happily, proudly said thank you very much. And so I think you and I talked about maybe some of the things that you're going to do, and I think we decided on mystery boxes.
Mystery
boxes,
yes.
11.
10 days or 11 days. I don't. Okay, you know, 10 days of Christmas, 11. I always get mixed up with you guys.
Here's the thing. When I first talked to you, you know, it was April 4th to April 14th, so I was like, that's 10 days. But in actuality, it's 11.
It's 11. Okay. Yeah, so 11 mystery boxes. JC will take care of it. I guess the choices are from apparel to gift cards to frags and coral. I mean, you know, it's whatever we can help out and give in the mystery box will be.
That's right. So, guys, you've heard it there. It's going to be 11 days of mystery boxes from Andrew Sandler at Polo Reef. There's no telling what's going to be in it. So do know that whenever we spin the wheel, and it's for the Polo Reef, that I will private message you, and I will get you your shirt size, just in case there is some apparel in there. And I will get that on to JC, and he will take care of it. It could be apparel. It could be whatever. It could be frags from that tank. How awesome is that?
We would love to do it as long as the person is able, you know, and recipient.
Absolutely, because that's what you want it to do. You want it to carry on, you know, and how exciting that would be to have a frag from Polo Reef. So who knows what's going to be in that mystery box? It could be a bag of salt. It could be whatever. So, you know, it's going to be something fantastic because it is coming from Polo Reef. And I do want all of you guys to go check out poloreef.com and realize that anytime that you purchase.
Probably not going to be phytoplankton or pods By the way, I need some of that, Ashley. Don't afterwards.
I will
I need
definitely
some
get
pods.
with
Um. So, yes, the mystery will be the mystery box, and we have phone cases, water bottles. We have some hard goods too,
Right,
not just apparel.
absolutely. And I want you guys to go check out Polo Reef. And just know that every time that you make a purchase there, whether it be snappy t-shirt or a phone case cover or a backpack or a hat or any of the dry goods, all of the
Right.
proceeds goes towards the funding of those charities that we talked about earlier. So you guys want to hop over there and check that out. When is some new stuff going to drop? Any ideas on the website?
They should be
Okay.
there right now on the website. There should be a list. There should be a list right now of everything, all the monies that we've.
Awesome. Well, I mean, when can we expect some new apparel and goods and stuff drop?
Oh, that's a different question. That's the creative question. I have no idea. I'll fucking find
Yeah,
out.
let us know. And guys, since there is going to be some new stuff dropping, you're going to want to check back in on the website and see what's new. Give it a look every few days and pick you out something. And just know that in that small part, by you purchasing a T-shirt or an iPhone cover or a hat or whatever is on there, by purchasing that, you too have helped out the charities, and a lot of it's directed towards the children and reef restoration. So just know that you can also be a part of that, and you can also have something really snappy to wear too. Andrew, I promise not to keep you too long. So now, guys, I don't want you to take off because this is not the only thing that we're spinning for. But this is what we're going to spin for while we have Andrew on here. Guys, this is the very first item going up for our birthday bash. And this is going to be for a mystery box from Andrew Sandler at Polo Reef. You guys, you do know you have to be here. You have to have entered, and you need to be present on the live to win. So we're going to see whose number comes up. And it is 77. It was close, Andrew.
You know, Tyann, I was thinking the same thing that you were thinking just now, and only us, we know, right?
Oh my goodness. Number 77. If you are present, you are going to be the winner of a mystery box. And Chad, my admin, he's going to be looking up to see who that is. And we will let you guys know. And we're going to see if they're here. And so, Andrew, do you have?
Find out, and also find out whoever that is. Find out whether they can.
Will do. Let me write that down, or I'll forget. So, guys, you heard it right. You heard it right there. It was kind of a dead giveaway. There is a really good possibility that there is going to be a frag from Polo Reef at least in there. Now, these mystery boxes are going to be super, super nice. And okay, so they are here. Chad, you'll have to. Jessica Ruzowski. They are here, he said. Jessica, I'm writing that down so I won't forget.
Congrats, Jessica.
Congratulations.
You get the
Congratulations, Jessica. You are the winner of the very first mystery box offered up for our birthday bash by Polo Reef. Big congratulations for that. That is amazing. What are they going to get? Don't know. It's a mystery. And we do we need to know our numbers to win? No, you don't need to know your numbers to win. That's what my admin is doing. They're doing is they look up the numbers and tell us who the winner is. You just have to be present. And but like I said, don't go anywhere because we're not done yet. And Andrew, I want to thank you so very much for being.
It's my honor and pleasure to have watched you guys balloon in
Thank you.
1 year. So that's all I have to say. I mean, just great things happen, and sometimes they happen to great people, and it's not all random BS.
Absolutely.
Thank
Well,
you so much. Thank you.
Absolutely. We're honored to have you as our sponsor, our showcase sponsor. And I'm excited. Just kind of bummed I couldn't get in on the mystery box. But
I'm glad
that's okay.
I'm glad you said that because I was thinking it, but I wasn't going to say it out loud.
Hey, it is what it is, but we like giving back. I know Ashley is just like me. We had much rather give than to receive. We don't receive well. Actually, we really don't. We've discussed this. We don't receive well. But thank you for giving, Andrew. And thank you for popping on here with us. And
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Pleasure. Happy birthday,
Talk
girl.
to you.
It's good to talk to you. Have a good one, buddy.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Guys, you're not going to want to take off. Don't leave. We are not done. Do not leave. We are not done. Is that right, Ashley?
That is right, man. I'm still fangirling a little bit over here, so you're gonna have to I may need just a second.
Well, I don't know if you noticed or not. My hair's just blowing like crazy because I got a fan blowing on me, and I'm like, oh. Oh my goodness.
No.
So we're not done, right?
We're not done. I just want like Andrew is absolutely amazing. I don't think that I could ever stop saying such great things about him. I mean, literally, he opens his tank and his home up. He goes to shows and he speaks at them. I mean, sure, his amazing philanthropy to the schools and cancer centers is awesome, but deep down, like, he really is just such an awesome, humble person, and that's so rare to find. Like, it really is. It's truly rare to find these days, and I just, yeah.
It is. And the fact that he directs so much of his attention with the marine biology programs in school, the cancer centers for the children, the fact that he directs so much of it towards the children,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that shows, to me, that shows me what a heart that man has. And doesn't get any better than that.
Well, I mean, let's be real. He doesn't have to, right? No, he doesn't have to.
Absolutely. That's
These
right.
are choices that he makes, and they're amazing, and they help so many people. And for that, he should be commended for that. Like we should support every bit of anything that he decides to do in that situation, in those situations.
And I do want to encourage all of you, if you are not a member of Polo Reef by Andrew Sandler on Facebook, go over there and check it out. Not only does he have Facebook, they have YouTube. Lots of awesome videos posted over there. They also have Instagram and, of course, the website. And, go there and purchase. Are you reading some of the comments?
Yes, if I just bust out laughing, it's because something came across my phone, and I'm.
I didn't hear a number mentioned.
So we have somebody else to talk about tonight.
We do.
We do.
We do. Real quick, though, go join Polo. Not right now. As soon as we're done, though. We're not done. Don't go away. Don't leave because you're going to miss out. go later and join Polo Reef by Andrew Sandler on Facebook. Go hit up their Instagram. Go give them a subscribe on YouTube and see what all they do. If you look into the website and you see, you look at their philanthropy section, I promise you, you will be amazed. Absolutely, you'll be amazed. Now, who are we going to talk about now?
I know.
Who?
We're going to talk about Reef Nutrition.
That's right. Absolutely. Our one and only Chad Clayton from Reef Nutrition. Chad Walton, if you can tag him in the comment, I'd appreciate it. Or anyone tag Chad Clayton on there. Reef Nutrition. I want to tell you what I like about Reef Nutrition. Number one is the customer service. They have the best customer service. Ask me how I know that, because I just so happened to call Reef Nutrition today because I was getting out of a size of TDO that I use. This is TDO-A. This is what we use for the babies after they're off rotifers. It's the real fine powdery stuff, and that's what they usually eat first. But I'm like scraping the nubbins on TDO-C1, the small. Right. I'm so, and I was like, what is the biggest bag that you've got? And they're like 2 kilos or 4 kilos, whatever. I was like, I'll take a kilo.
You're like, what is that in English?
I know. I said, whatever it is, that's what I want. I'll take the biggest one you got. It's just 1 kilos. And I'm like, okay, I want to, never have I asked for a kilo of anything. Until today, I asked for a kilo. Anyway, they have the best products, guys. They have TDO. This, like I said, this is A.
Right.
They have B1, B2, C1 or C extra small, C1, C2, medium, and large. They have all sizes of TDO. And Ashley, tell me what you feed your pods.
Oh, no, we feed our amphipods TDO.
That's right.
Our amphipods get TDO. Our copepods get Phyto, but our amphipods get TDO. Yes. No, we absolutely love it. Our tanks do, we feed our fishes that too. But did you know there are so many other things that eat TDO? I had no idea. Urchins, starfish, shrimp, anemones. I mean, like the list goes, mushrooms. The list goes on and on about what TDO can feed. I mean, it's absolutely amazing.
It is crazy. It is crazy. And I'll tell you another product that Reef Nutrition has that I like is the Rotogrow Plus. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The Rotifer diet, and this is Rotogrow Plus. But I also use their Rotifer diet for my rotifers. And you talk about nutritious, man, it beats them up. They love that stuff. But there's some things I wanted to tell you guys about. Yes, I have that in the cooler because I was afraid it was going to fall out. I was like, don't need that thawed out right now. There's some things I wanted to tell you guys that possibly you didn't know about Reef Nutrition. Do you guys know that they have a discount for military and first responders?
Yes.
I think a lot of people does not know that, but they do.
15%. Yes.
They do offer up that discount for military and first responders. So guys, look at their stuff. They've got more than TDO. They've got more than the Rotogrow. They have got a ton of products over there. And, but yeah, seriously, the discount for military and first responders. They also have a referral program. Yeah, they do. They have a referral program, and they have what's called Reef Points. Yep, where you can gain points through your orders, I'm assuming, and maybe apply them to a next order, possibly. I believe that might be how it works. I'm not 100% sure. But go look it up. Seriously, they have subscriptions, and the Reef points. They have a wish list. And also, if they're out of stock of, say, the TDOA, and that's what you were wanting, they do have a in-stock reminder that they can, that they will email you and say, hey, you were looking at this. It's now back in stock, So how cool is that? I mean, they do offer up so many other things other than just their products. And then, like I said, they've got awesome customer service.
Well, I know that you've had Chad on your show before, but we actually got to meet Chad last year at Rap Dallas. And honestly, like, we could have talked to him forever. He literally is one of the nicest people that we've probably ever met. And so I encourage you to go to one of your shows that's close to you and meet Chad. He's so smart. He's so smart. He knows so much. And just he's one of those people where you can talk to him and he's smart, but like like he's still
but he's got the best sense of humor.
Yes,
on top of being so knowledgeable.
Sometimes you meet smart people and they're just kind of like, meh. But no, you talk to him and it's like it's exciting to talk to him.
It is.
Because he's so nice and he's so humble and he's so like, yes. And they're going to be at all the wraps this year. Reef Nutrition is going to be at all the wraps. And so Orlando, New York, California, and Texas. And then he's going to they're going to Skelly Fest in Florida.
Oh, that's so cool. I'll get to meet him in Orlando then.
You will.
Heck, I'm so excited. Guys, they've got gift cards. If you've got a hobby buddy and you don't really know what to get them, I guarantee you, if you get them a gift card to Reef Nutrition, they will find something that will make them very happy for their tank. So they do offer up a lot of different things. And like I said, he's so knowledgeable. I mean, seriously, so knowledgeable. It is crazy. I mean, you can talk to him for hours and you're not going to hear the same thing twice, I promise. But absolutely, go over there and check out. That's Chad Clayton at Reef Nutrition, Reed Mariculture, and see what they got. And when I placed my order today for my kilo, when I placed an order for a kilo today, which I've never done in my life,
I just have to stop you right there because I'm still laughing that you bought a kilo.
I know, right? Oh, geez. Wait till that news gets out. Anyway, when I was on the phone with Nancy and, I was talking to her and I told her, I was like, hey, if you get a chance, I'm going to be talking about Reef Nutrition tonight. And she's like, oh my gosh, she's like, it seems like I always just miss your live. So I'm hoping she's getting to get on here and watch it. But one thing that struck me, and I told Nancy about it today when I was talking to her and placing my kilo order, that, what I call Reef Nutrition, you just dial the number and lo and behold, this person answers. You don't have to press 1 for Uzbekistan. You don't have to press, 19 for Tanzania or whatever, I mean, you actually, it's just like, hey, this is Reef Nutrition, and I'm like, that's cool. Not everybody does that. So it's just like a really, it's really a good company, and they take care of you. And she said, she was telling me, and I said, I can only imagine it's more like a family. And she said, it really is. So, that's a good thing. Just they're very close, tight-knit people. And, that it takes a village to make things work these days, right? And, I mean, we figured that out. It takes a village. And, we have a strong village right here with the members on Tank Talk, the members on Deacon's Aquatic Gardens. And I'm very proud of our village, too.
I am too. But it says a lot about a company that their employees are so happy to work there.
That's
I mean,
right.
we've all worked for companies where
Oh,
we
yeah.
just went there, where we just went there for a paycheck, you know? That's the only reason we're there. And so it says a lot about a company when even, you know, when everybody's excited to go to work.
Absolutely.
When
Absolutely.
everybody's happy to be there. I mean, that says a lot about the people that work there, and it also says a lot about just the company in general.
Oh, for sure it does. It really does. And you know, you can ask, they can help you if you are brand new, you don't have a clue, they can help you. If you have been in the hobby for 35 years and you have a question, they can still help you. And they've got sources there, you know, that they can let you, you know, get you in touch with to answer that question 100%. Now, I do want to bring up this right quick. When I was on the phone with Nancy, I happen to have a pair that's eating their eggs. And so I told her, I said, besides my kilo, I do need some roe. And roe is good to feed your fish if they're eating their eggs. And so she was telling me what size that come in, you know, and I was like, you know, what's the shelf life on that? And she said, let me double check before I tell you because I don't want to tell you wrong. And she said, I'm thinking it's 6 months, but let me double check. And I was like, okay. And just, you know, a few seconds later, and she was like, girl, I'm so glad I checked. It is 9 months. I was like, what? Really? And she said, it has a 9-month shelf life. And she told me when my order ships out tomorrow, she said, this is the expiration date that will come on your row. Is that good? And I was like, December and January? Yeah, I think I'll get it done by then, you know? And so that's how detailed they are with that, you know? And so the roll having a 9-month shelf life, I was like, wow, that is real. It was a kilo of TDO, small. So
No, that's great though. That shows that they care. They're not shipping you out
exactly.
of they're not shipping you out a product that's sat on a shelf for X number of months, and so you only have X number of weeks or days to use it, right? And they made sure that it was good with you, that shelf life, before they even sent it to you. Had you said, no, I really want something that lasts until March or whatever, I'm sure that they would have figured out a way to do that.
Right. I was like, yeah, you know, and she was like, I'm so glad I checked because she said, we have some things that, you know, have a shelf life of 6 months. And I was thinking it was the roll, but she's like, I'm making note of that because she said, I'm glad I checked because I didn't want to tell you wrong. Now, that's just the extra little step that they do at Reef Nutrition to ensure that their customers are happy and that they're going to return and they're going to call them and ask a question or whatever. And so please go check them out. That is reefnutrition.com or Reed Mariculture, either one. And Chad Clayton has so graciously offered up. You will not see Chad Clayton just on today for the giveaway. No. Right, Ashley? Not just today. No. He has offered up gift cards. And today we are fixing to spend for a $200 gift card to Reef Nutrition.
Now she said
Now, if you
gift cards, so that means in the future there may be more. Just in case I didn't catch that.
Right. Okay. Thank you for clarifying that. So you got some good service right there too. So we're not just going to have one day of Chad Clayton. Watch for him. I'll just say that. Watch for him because there's going to be more than one. Right? You got to watch to find out. But for tonight, we are spinning for one $200 gift card. Now, guys, once we spin this wheel, we're not done. Don't go. If me and Ashley's not that bad. Hang out with us for a few more minutes because we're not done yet. Because number one, we have a news flash to tell you about how the rest of the 11 days are going to, or 10 days, I guess now, is going to work. And then we're going to give something else away. Or 2 things.
Maybe.
Whatever.
Maybe.
So here we go, Ashley. Let's spin the wheel for the $200 gift card to Reef Nutrition. Who's it going to be? Who's gonna... You know, you could have paid for my kilo with that. Number 96. 96. Now, if you want a kilo of TDO and you want the biggest thing of roll that they've got, your $200 gift card's going to cover that. I'll say that.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
Chad Clayton. Is Chad Clayton in here? Is he? My eyes are very blurry tonight because we have a storm front moving in, and so there's that. I have a headache, and so I can't read all the comments. Congratulations to number 96. We are waiting to see who number 96 is. And I don't want to click off my wheel because, guys, we're not done yet.
Nope.
We're not done yet. So don't go anywhere. Number 96. So while Chad and them are looking that up for us, the winner, the number 96, who that number belongs to, I do want to say, please go check out Reef Nutrition and Reed Mariculture. If you get a chance to meet Chad Clayton in person, I would suggest you go find him at a frag swap and, spark up a conversation. I can promise you that, there's not going to be a lull in the conversation. And so check him out. They're going to be at all the major frag show, the wraps, all the wraps. And guys, just, if you've got a question, they're there for the answers. You can call them. Like I said, if you are a newbie, if you are in the hobby for 30 years, you can call them. And when you call, you're going to get someone that picks it up on probably about the 3rd ring and says, Reef Nutrition, this is Nancy, how may I help you? And you are going to let's see.
I saw it.
Who was
It's
it?
Aqua Chem.
Aqua Chem is
Yes.
is the number 96?
Yeah.
Are they here? I don't guess they are here.
I saw them earlier, but I haven't seen them since Chad posted.
Okay, we need a confirmation. Give you about another 30 seconds to Aqua Chem to drop a confirmation you are here. And if not, we're going to spin the wheel
They're
again.
here.
They're here.
I see them.
They're here.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Aqua Chem is here.
Gotcha. Congratulations. Let me write that down because I will forget. I promise you I will. Aqua Chem. Okay, you are the winner of the $200 gift card from, where else? Reef Nutrition. Use it wisely. Get you a kilo. Oh my goodness, that's just too funny to not play on that. Now, we've got 2 more items we're going to spin the wheel for. Don't go away. But Ashley and I want to tell you a little bit of something about the next 11 days. Go ahead, Ashley.
So the next 11 days are going to flip-flop back and forth between the two groups. So today was Tank Talk with Tyan because it's her birthday. Tomorrow the post for commenting will drop on our page. So make sure you check out both pages as it's going to switch. Each post, though, will say what day it is. So tomorrow will say day 2, and it'll have the giveaway sponsors for that day. Make sure you go and give those giveaway sponsors some love because they were amazing enough to donate to our birthday bash, and we could not be more grateful for them and the love that they have shown us. So tomorrow will be on Dinkins, and then the live will also tomorrow be tomorrow on Dinkins as well. So yes.
Okay, so guys, you got to go watch. Ashley's got to get up early tomorrow, not me. She's going to drop the post for tomorrow's comment post, And so you're going to want to go over there to Dinkins Aquatic Gardens. If you haven't joined, please go over there and do it. Day 2 happening over there on Dinkins Aquatic Gardens. When the post drops, it will have who is the sponsors for that day. And so you'll kind of get an idea about maybe some of the little things that's going to be up for little things. Did I say little? Not really. Some of the awesome, amazing things that are going to be put up for grabs for tomorrow night. So you're not going to want to miss that. Remember, the live will be tomorrow night on Dinkins Aquatic Gardens, just like it is here. And but we're going to be over there. So you're going to want to join us over there and spread the word. You guys have been fantastic. You have shared and shared and shared and invited and boosted or commented on our post and everything. And we are so very thankful. Ashley and I are very thankful for each and every single one of you. You guys are what makes these pages what they are. And we're very grateful for that.
So I forgot, the lives every night are going to be at 7 Central Standard Time. Commenting is, you're able to turn commenting off. I'm unable to turn commenting off. So commenting is going to close every day at 6, just so that we can make sure, correct, 6, yes?
6:30.
6:30. All right, 6:30. Commenting will close at 6:30 every day. So any posts commented after 6:30 on our end, since we can't turn commenting off, won't count. But yeah, so posts will drop at 6 in the morning. Commenting will turn off at 6:30 at night, and then you'll get your number. But again, you don't have to remember it. So
that's right. We will have someone looking those numbers up for us. Now, we told everybody not to go anywhere, and because I think I had something I wanted to throw in there tonight, and it is going to be a Tank Talk with tie-in t-shirt and sticker pack. So we're talking some swag, guys, and so that is fixing to go up, and then I do believe there's one more item. So don't take off. It's one of those things you got to be present to win. So we wanted you guys to figure out or to learn about us alternating, because we are celebrating our birthdays together. And so tomorrow night, day 2, you're going to find it on Dinkins Aquatic Gardens page. So we're all going to meet up over there tomorrow night. And we can talk about kilos. It doesn't matter. Number 80. Congratulations, number 80. Now, while they are looking up who is number 80, I do want to briefly remind you guys to go to poloreef.com. Find you something on there really cool and add it to your cart. And check out and know that you have helped these Children's Cancer Institute programs that he has. The reef conservation efforts that he donates to and helps out, the marine biology in the schools, the supplies, the tanks and things like that that he that he gives to the schools. You're going to be part of that when you purchase an item at poloreef.com. And then if you're really wanting something awesome, go to reefnutrition.com and get you a kilo of that TDO. Promise you will be happy. All your stuff will love it. It is great for your fishes. They color up wonderfully. And yes, David, get your kilo. Thank you, Alex. I'm glad you're here supporting. And the comment, like Ashley said a while ago, the comments are, we're going to do them on Dinkins in the morning. So she's going to drop the post at 6 a.m. It will stay up all day long and until 6:30 p.m. So get you a number and join us there tomorrow night, because we have some amazing stuff coming up.
Are you
and I
ready?
can tell. I'm ready. Who was it?
Ariel Monique Gobble.
Ariel, let me write that down. I will never remember it. Ariel Monique, are you here? Are you here? The Will has me.
I do not know.
The Will hates me since Christmas. Ariel Monique, We'll have to get back together and get with that because I can't spell. And that is for the Tank Talk with Tie-In swag pack.
I'm still looking
Okay.
for Ariel.
Ariel, if you are here, please comment. Got just a few more seconds before we spin the wheel again. She is here. Harvey said she is here.
That's the important thing about the next 10 days is like being present to win. Comment, yes, to get your number, but like also be present and be on the live so that you can get your stuff.
That's right. Right. Absolutely. Now, what else was we going to do, Ashley?
We're going to do a swag bag from us to you.
If y'all haven't seen or gotten their swag bags, gosh, you're missing out because they're really cool.
I don't have as many stickers as you do, though.
Oh my goodness! Now I do want to tell you guys. I believe we discussed this. It's probably, I think it's applying just like our Christmas thing did. Now what I'm putting in is I'm throwing up is an extra. The extra is the Tank Talk with Tie-In swag pack. What Ashley is putting up right now is an extra item. Okay, so say Ariel won my T-shirt and sticker pack. She is still eligible for the main drawings that is posted each day. If Ashley or I throw in an extra and you happen to win, you can still win on the main event. We try to limit it to one winner per household just because we like to spread the love around. So just because I'm putting in the Tank Talk with Ty and Ariel won it, Ariel can still comment on the Deacon's post tomorrow and still be entered and can win there. So this is for the Deacon's Aquatic Garden swag bag. This is an extra item. So even if you win this, looks like 103. 103. Even if you win this tonight, that does not disqualify you because you've already won something. It does not disqualify you because these are extras. Keep that in mind. And anyway, Ashley, I've had a blast. I don't know about you.
Me too.
We got to talk to Andrew Sandler, and man, I'm honored. I'm honored that he offered up what he did. And I'm honored to be a small part of purchasing a T-shirt. I'm doing a small part of giving back to the Reef. Angel Bunch. Is that right? B-U-N-C-H. And that is for the Deacon's swag.
I saw them. They're here.
They're here. Congratulations.
Here. And I just want to say thanks, Angel, for being here because, yes, they're one of our Alaska people, so they actually get to get our stuff.
Oh, that's right. You do ship to Alaska.
Yes. So there will be no problems there.
Even your pods and Fido, your live things like that, you ship to Alaska.
Yes.
Hot dog. That's amazing.
And Puerto Rico.
And Puerto Rico. Well, that's freaking amazing. That is amazing. Ashley, I've had a fantastic time. We got to visit with Andrew. You and I have got to visit. We got to figure out some of the really cool things that Reef Nutrition offers up. And I've just had a blast. And we're going to do it again. And again. And again. Guys, we have 10 more days of this. This is number 1. We're going for number 2 tomorrow. Be sure and watch on Deacon's Aquatic Gardens page for day 2. Comment on that post, get you a number, and get entered, and we will meet back here tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we're going to do this again.
Bye.
Thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow night. Ashley, thank you. Thank you for everything that you've done. And guys, this is just the beginning. It gets even better. Don't miss it. We will see you tomorrow night on Deacon's Aquatic Gardens page. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, y'all.